Hello everyone, so today I have a flip through of a journal that I embellished using the October 2022 box that I received from your creative studio. These are some of the stamps, and then this is some of what's left of the supplies. Now I'm gonna say this was kind of a cooking themed box, and I will show you very briefly here. This is my reference folio. So we had these stamps and then some stickers and things. This one was a washi sticker book, and then there's the washi, and then some papers, and then a couple things. So there's a couple things I didn't, like the mushroom stickers I didn't really use in this, and then some of those I didn't really use in that because they didn't fit as well with that cooking theme. But I had this traveler's notebook that I made, and this is this kind of standard size. I think it's about 8 by, just a little over 4, and then the pages are slightly smaller, and it would fit into like a traveler's notebook holder. And so I already had this made with junk journal pages, and this is cardstock cover, and then I embellished with the box supplies. So these are on the cover here. Let me get closer. The rub-ons, which I have to say, the rub-ons that came in that box, I am just so pleased with. They work really well, and I wish and hope that they'll include some more in future boxes. We've had them a couple times, but not super often. And then this here is a strip of the sticker pattern paper that I inked the edges on. This piece here is like a thicker tag weight. I'd have to look back into my reference maybe to find it, but it was in like a paper ephemera pack that's not specific to, say, the theme of the box, and probably a ways back. So I just had it in my stash. I used it kind of to have a little focal point here on the cover. So going inside, we have a piece of the, I think this is the art type of paper, and I just folded over the edge here to reinforce it and glued the sides. And then I took some of the vellum paper from, where's this guy? There was this box of stickers and a few papers, and so it had these large size vellum pieces, and I just backed it onto some white card here because I like how it looks there. I might still like maybe round the edges, but this is ending up, I was thinking about putting it on the cover and I ended up not doing that, but it makes a nice tag. I haven't put a whole lot of tags or anything in here, leaving it mostly blank. So then this, I believe, was the rub-on. You can't even tell, like, yeah, I think it was a rub-on. It's hard to tell if it's a sticker or not, but look at the beautiful color when you put it onto the white. Yeah, I think that came from the rub-on sheet. And then here are some of the stamps throughout. So there's this one, it says "Bake the World a Better Place" with little oven mitts. And I used this hybrid ink pad that I have for this color. I thought it went pretty well. This is coffee dyed paper, and then the other color that I used throughout would be the Distress Oxide Gathered Twigs, where you can see here, featured from this stamp set, the whisk and the rolling pin, which I just kind of angled. And the inspiration for using this box supplies for this embellishment was in fact this magazine page that I had used as a junk journal page. Look at that lovely, like, not engraved, but whatever. It's food. It's got food and a wood spoon. So, and actually this is almost that kind of coral color that plays throughout these papers. So here on this page, this might be paper. It's hard to tell sometimes if it was paper or sticker paper. And I believe this page may have come from like a Daphne's Diary magazine, but not 100% sure on that. Here's another piece of the pattern paper. And then, I used this tab punch here and just punched out of the sticker paper. You can kind of see my negative space there, the remnant, to make some tabs. I did that last of all. I thought, oh, I'll add that in. So this originally was some sort of book page or magazine page. I covered it all up. Here's some more pattern paper on the other side of that. This one's an interesting idea. You'll have to let me know what you think of it, because I've never done this before, but I had some music paper page here that was part of the original junk journal, and then I've taken the vellum and I have adhered it on all four sides, but I did not, I used double stick tape, this kind of thing, and I didn't take the backer off of the top one right away, so I was able to take the stickers from the box, these ones in particular that have this white outside. They're opaque and they have this white edge, and actually I thought it worked pretty well in here because I stuffed them in there and they are not stuck down, they're just loose. And then I took the tape off and glued this down, so it's sort of like a shaker page, but it doesn't really shake too much. You know, you could put sequins in there. It's not really moving around a lot, but theoretically maybe it could. So, you know, I'm not really sure. This was total experiment, but it's kind of an interesting idea. So you can see there's a little bit of air in there, but yeah, that was different. And then here are the stickers from the themed stickers from the black and white clear ones. I put them on to this. This page is the back side of that music paper, and then there's the vellum pattern, and then this is actually the tissue paper from that particular box, which is this one. And if you didn't see that box opening, I should have said this earlier, I'll put a link up in the corner, so if you want to see all the stuff that came in that particular box, because that was a ways ago, that was last fall. And so then on this page, this was some gel printed or brayered page. It was a thicker cardstock. I also did round some of these corners with my little corner punch here. And then this is this wood stamp. Stamps out so nicely there in that corner. On this side, I don't even know if I put these on properly. They're kind of like eyelets, but it's a button. And so I'm not even sure that I have an actual tool to put them on properly because it kind of squished the button. But that's what I used to adhere this piece of vellum, which was also from this box. And then I didn't like how the eyelet smashed looked on this side, so I covered it up with a scrap of the sticker paper. This side here, I've covered up some, you know, not super strong dictionary type paper with, this is either paper or the sticker paper, and then another sheet of, paper or sticker paper, and then that's the washi right there, which is kind of hiding the ugly seam between the two pages. And anything maybe I didn't have, you know, this is actually the head of the baker girl that was in some of the papers that, you know, I wasn't crazy about. So you can kind of see this girl, that's that page, and so there was maybe something else right there, and I just covered it up with washi. This paper, I do believe, was actually in the September box, believe it or not. I looked back in my reference book, and yet there were a lot of these lightweight papers that had, you know, a food theme on them, so I thought they went really well with this. So I used a few in here, and then this scrap is from a piece of the paper, one of the papers from this book. And then we have, you know how, say if you order something from Amazon or get it in a package and it's wrapped in that paper, brown paper, that's actually what this page was originally. I've used it in some junk journals because look how nice it is. And then we have this stamp here, the wood one, which I stamped out in that other, I don't even know what color is this, Squid Ink Sun-Kissed, but it's just kind of a dusty coral-like color, and so it went really well. Here is one of the stickers from this box, and then again right here, and some of the washi, and another one of those tabs. It was great with the sticker paper, just punching it out with this punch, because then I can just stick it on here and then fold it against itself, and it holds very nicely. This was from a long time ago box where we got this handmade paper. Yes, it was Your Creative Studio, but not one of the recent ones. And then there's just a little bit of that tissue paper there. Again, we have these cling stamps here with a little spoon there. And here, featuring many of the rub-ons. I really enjoyed using them. So I just staggered these two against each other. I love that little piece of wheat, even from someone who is now gluten intolerant. Wheat, it's very pretty right there. And the rolling pin there, and then this was the rose, a flower, and then this, I'm guessing it's a cookie. It looks a little bit like a starfish, but I think it's a cookie, and it actually, it was stuck to the backer paper or something, and I managed to be able to peel it off. It was a little bit damaged right there, but the nice thing is I was able to kind of put it there and just rub it down, and let's go real close here. There we go. Anyway, I got real close here, and you know, you can't really tell, right, that I messed it up. Boy, that took a long time to focus, but I'm cutting that out for you. Here's one of, I wasn't crazy about the chef guys in this stamp set, but I took this guy who's like mixing in a bowl, and again, he's in that soft dusty coral color. Then on this side here, you can see this is what that music paper looked like. And I just used some double stick tape here on the top, so it's kind of a flip up, gives a little bit of options there to use. And then here we have some of the paper and washi again, and this is one of the stickers from this box of stickers that came. I guess I didn't do anything right here, but that's okay, right? And then this page was that kind of, well, you can see it here. It was real delicate vintage paper. It had some weird stuff on this side. Oh, something that I really wanted to cover up. I mean, it was just, nothing real bad, but like, not something you want like in your journal. So sometimes when I put together something and then I'm like, oh my goodness, the page says that? What? If you're not looking closely at what the actual text says. So I covered that up with the sticker paper. And then on this side, I went ahead and did the vellum again, where you can lift it up, stick something under there, you know, whatever you want. This is another sticker here, and there are a washi sticker here. This is a rub-ons. I did the teapot, and then I put the little teacup next to it that looked similar. This is a sticker from this box here. And the jam, I think that's a rub-on. Yeah, you can almost feel it. It's got a little bit of a different feel than the washi sticker. Then here again, those pages from September 2022, the icings, frostings, see how well they go with it? And then I just did the washi across there, and there's another tab. Again, some more of those pages here. And then this is from the October box, and I think these were scraps from me cutting it off from earlier, and I thought they went pretty nicely here and here. And here's the other side of that original, the inspiration, that magazine page that seems to go so well with the theme. And then on this coffee dyed paper, some more rub-ons. I did this one where it's rolling out, I'm out of frame, sorry, rolling out dough, and then I believe this is challah bread. I mean, maybe it's some rolls all together, but it looks like challah bread to me, which is a delicious bread. And then, oh, one more stamp here with the food is memories. It somewhat bothers me because I don't know if the grammar's correct there, but it's a good sentiment. And then for the last sticker here, I wanted to bring a little more of that green out because the cover has a nice greenish hue to it, and I thought that went nicely. And then there's the back side of that page and the back of the journal. It's a little bit, it's actually not too alligator mouth. So I might at some point do like an enclosure. It'd be nice if I could find some charms that have, you know, like a spoon or something. Actually, I wonder if, I don't think I have anything like that, but it'd be so cute if I just add a little tie of elastic and then just a little charm on there. But that is what I came up with, and so I thought I'd just pop on to share it. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think I'm going to be actually doing a few more. I had made a bunch. I think I made like 20 of this size traveler's notebook junk journal for my craft fair last year, and you know, I think I only sold one. Now, it may have been a display issue or people just didn't know what to do with it, but I thought I'd take a few of them and embellish them. I'll bump up the price a bit for the embellished ones. Not making my money on this because I am super slow, but you know, I want these to have a home. I make way more than I can use, so I need to find someone who will use it. And anyway, that's what I'm planning to do with this. So I was thinking if I have one that has purplish papers, the box from June would be great to embellish either blues or purples if I find one that inspires me in that way. So I'm gonna get moving on using some of this stuff. Anywho, I have a lot of other things in the works, so if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my content. And as always, thanks again for watching and have a wonderful and creative day. Bye!